Hi guys, and welcome to another video on Amazonia YouTube channel. In this video, I will talk about custom GPTs and how you can use OpenAI ChatGPT to write headlines for sponsored brands and sponsored display ads in any language. So stay with me. So this is how it will look once you finish setting up your own custom GPT. So it's meant for any occasion where you have your sponsor brands, sponsor display headlines. You can even use it for Facebook or any other platform to write headlines in any language. I will show you first the output so you can know what to expect. The only thing that you have to select is the language that you want your headlines to be written in. Now, I've added some of the most used ones for my use case, but you can add any of that, or you don't even need to add this. This is like how they call it, conversation starter, but you don't really need that. You can just say, give me headlines in Arabic, and you need to provide some information about the brand and about the product. You can include brand name or you don't need to, but the more information about the product or a line of products, then the better the output's going to be. Let's say the brand name is called Brando and they sell pencils, wooden pencils, for example. Let's see. Okay, for more context, this custom GPT is asking just additional context that so it can produce better output. So let's say the products are for the students and professionals. They are eco-friendly. There you go. Perfect Arabic, Amazon compliant headlines. Now you can go ahead and check the actual headline with your preferred translation service, and trust me, it's going to be perfect because I've tried this numerous times. For example, now you can just use the same input and say, for example, if you now created your headlines for Arabic, then say, do the same for Japanese. There you go. Another 10 in Swedish. There you go. So you get the point. Now, I would gladly share this GPT with you, but OpenAI is not letting me share it because of some so-called branding and trademark issues, because it's about brand related stuff. But what I will share is custom prompt in the description and in the first comment, and I'm going to show you how that usually works. Let's go and edit the GPT so you can do that for yourself. Yeah, you need paid subscription for this. It's around 20 euros, $20 per month. I think that's not much compared to what you get as an output. Every custom GPT has a name and ideally some kind of a description. And the most important is the instruction set. Let's expand this a little bit. Now, so this GPT should write Amazon ads headlines no longer than 50 characters. This is important. You will act as best marketing expert ever. Let's add that one. Believe it or not, this really makes a difference for any custom GPT that you use, or even the other AI models. So it's really important to give AI a role, how to act. And then, so additional explanation from me that headlines need to be written as a native speaker, not as a translation. That's really crucial. Then all the rest, this is just, I copied guidelines from Amazon, what to avoid, what to do, what not to do. So there, by doing that, you actually get a compliant headlines. I added not to add extra punctuation or special characters. And I added always provide 10 different examples. If you like, you can rewrite that and say always provide 50 different examples or 1,000, whatever you like. Always include English translation for each headline because my second language is English, so that's why I added English as a translation for each headline. You can input your own language over here. And then these are, as I mentioned, conversation starters, which you can add, but they are not really crucial. Additionally, you can upload files such as PDFs or whatever you have that can help this custom GPT write even better headlines if that's the case. And you can select if it will have additional functionalities like, do you want it to go online and search the web for each headline that you want it to be written, or just use existing knowledge. For this occasion, I've excluded all of these options because I just want GPT to use the inputs that I provided. Now, when you finish that, so you copy these instructions that I'm sharing below, copy that to your custom GPT, hit publish, and then after each change, you will have an option to update. I encourage you to try to share it, but whenever I try to share it to the GPT store or anyone with a link, I got an information that it will take some time for it to be approved, and I should check in later. But I waited for 5 days and nothing happened. So I found this to be the only way that you can publish it, and then you can be free to create absolutely astonishing headlines for your Amazon ads. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have anything that is unclear, and I'll be glad to provide further explanation. Enjoy your day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.